We are learning from our Congress sources that Congress is planning to put on a Rahul's poster holding Lord Shiva's image, and Rahul's Shiv poster is going to be put up all over the country. In fact, Congress will give the message of truth, non-violence and struggle, and as per the sources, Congress committees have received this instruction already. We have got a couple of reactions also coming in on the same story. Let's take a look at that as well. All right, Pallavi continues to stay with us. First, we'll take the question from Pallavi. Pallavi, now this looks like things are not going to go very well in favor of Congress if they are at all planning to put up a poster of Rahul Gandhi holding the Shiv's poster.
Well, absolutely. It's actually a kind of brazenness and a recklessness, if I may use that word, as far as the Congress party's political strategy is concerned. Yesterday on the Congress officially put up a picture of Rahul Gandhi holding a picture of Shivji and also with Guru Nanak and others as well. Pretty much the same pictures which he put up inside the Lok Sabha during his motion of thanks speech, and most of them, of course, have been expunged. But it's not going to stop at that. Outside Parliament, over the next few days, you're going to be seeing Congress workers across the country actually using these pictures of Rahul Gandhi to make the point that he was making inside the parliament may have been expunged, but they were valid points. It's a misinformation campaign which is being run by the BJP and by the government. He was not targeting the entire Hindus. In fact, the Hindus, what he was talking about was only specific as far as the BJP is concerned. The BJP and the Prime Minister believe in a politics of hate and divisiveness and yet claim to be true Hindus, whereas Hinduism never teaches that. It's not the first time, frankly speaking, when Rahul Gandhi has said it. In multiple interactions to various platforms, both in India and abroad, he has always made the point that the Congress leaders are actually devout Hindus. They don't have to flaunt their religion on their sleeves. They know what the basic teaching is all about, which is to embrace every kind of thought, which is also to spread love, which is what the Bharat Jodo Yatra was all about. And therefore, in stark contrast to the BJP, they are the one who are the real Hindus. Now, Sakshi, what is really happening over here quickly is, one, that brazenness within the Congress party, where they are not going to be cowed down by the expansion of Rahul Gandhi's comments inside the Lok Sabha, and second, playing the same Hindu card which the BJP, they accuse the BJP of playing, and trying to make the point that we are the real card holders or the torch bearers of what the real meaning of Hinduism or all religion is concerned. You are looking quickly at a series of tweets which were put out by Rahul Gandhi after his motion of thanks inside Lok Sabha, and in each one of them he made the point that every religion teaches us, don't be scared, embrace everyone, don't make a difference among people, and this is what the Congress is all about.
Don't be scared, you cannot scare us is the word that echoed yesterday in the parliament from opposition side. Arunima also continues to stay with us on the broadcast. Arunima, if you were to go by the rules, according to the extant rules of the parliament and of the house, it is not allowed that you can take any of the images or posters inside of the house. So, central government was all over the place. They said that, you know, he cannot actually show the poster. At the same time, what opposition did, they also questioned president's remarks, a couple of them. In fact, not only Rahul Gandhi, but Mahua Moitra as well. More on that, please.
Yes, the opposition is, laying the blame at the doorsteps of the government. They say that whatever the president was made to say, Kalyan Banerjee on day one itself gave this short interview to Pallavi where he said that, the president has been misled, that the information that is being given to her is factually incorrect. And that, train of thought we saw on the floor of the house as well. As far as Rahul Gandhi is concerned, I was surprised about with the time that he spent on the NEET issue, because the opposition has been up in arms demanding a discussion on NEET. Even yesterday during his speech, he said that, we want a one-day discussion on NEET. But on the motion of thanks, when he came to the NEET issue, I think about 2 to 5% of the time, of the total time allocated, is what he spent on NEET. The larger chunk of his time was spent about, speaking about the Bharatiya Janata Party, alleging that they are propagating the ideology of violence, equating them with their interpretation of the Hindu religion. A lot of time was spent on that. As far as Mahua Moitra goes, I think she took the opportunity to really vent out, and she made no bones about the fact that last time when she stood up to speak in Lok Sabha, she was not allowed to, because after the ethics committee report, she was suspended from the last Lok Sabha. So this time, she utilized the opportunity to hit back at the Bharatiya Janata Party politically. Today, Akhilesh Yadav is also, expected to speak. The Samajwadi Party the president and also the leader of the third largest party in parliament at the moment. So you can expect that train of thought to be taken forward, where the opposition will continue to point out that everything that the president was made to say was just misleading and not the real picture that the country deserves to know.
Right, Arunima and all right, we have Tom Vadakan from BJP joining us on the broadcast. Thank you so much for speaking to CNN News 18. How would you respond to the kind of comments that came in from the leader of the opposition yesterday inside the House?
Well, this is, I think, he is writing his kind of history. This is the first time an LOP on his first maiden speech has put his foot in his mouth. And naturally, issues that he had raised is something which he had not done his homework on. You start with religion. He has no idea what he was talking about. And even the Muslim community has come up and said what he said is not acceptable. And that part which has been expunged had to be expunged. He spoke against a community, and that too in Parliament. If the same speech was repeated outside Parliament, I dare say there would be legal action coming on him. But then there are privileges that a member of Parliament has. So that goes with it. Second, the army. He has created a situation where the army is put in a light which says that they are not, when they die, they are not martyrs, they are not compensated. The defense minister rose and said very clearly, categorically, loud and clear, 1 crore was offered and they are martyrs. Then he came to MSP. Then the agriculture minister stood up, corrected him. Now the point here is, if this is the kind of LOP we are going to have in Parliament, we have a huge problem.
It definitely looks like, Mr. Vadakan, that he found the opportunity and he took that opportunity to attack your government at this point of time. His comments have been expunged from the Parliament, but he asked some of the very scathing questions. Apart from that, what we are learning from our Congress sources are that they are planning to put up a poster of Rahul Gandhi holding Shiva's poster. What would be your reaction to that?
Well, this will be further insult on Shivji. This is no way to use gods and goddesses for political purposes. Gods and goddesses have their place in temples, have their place in Indian homes. They are highly, sacrosanct. It's not something you can carry around for your political purpose. You'll be committing another huge mistake. But then the entire exercise, I must say, is aimed at a vote bank. And that vote bank is in Wayanad. That is his sister's constituency. And the other attempt that he's trying to do is to drain out the minority vote from the Samajwadi quota. That's precisely what he's playing up to. But these games will be recognized by the Samajwadi Party and others who are his partners right now.
Right. Mr. Vadakan, please stay with us. We have Congress's Pramod Tiwari also joining us on the broadcast. Mr. Tiwari, thank you so much for speaking to CNN News 18. एक्सपंज हो चुके हैं आपके लीडर ऑफ द ऑपोजिशन ने कल जो भी रिमार्क डाले हैं हाउस के अंदर वो एक्सपंज हो चुके हैं. उस पे आपकी पार्टी की क्या राय है?
देखिए, मैं अपनी राय बता सकता हूँ. मेरा जो अपना पार्लियामेंट का एक्सपीरियंस है, असेंबली का एक्सपीरियंस है 45 साल का, स्पीकर को वही बातें निकालनी चाहिए. मैं उनके अधिकार क्षेत्र को चुनौती नहीं देता जो संदर्भ की ना हो, जो रेफरेंस जिनका ना हो, जो विषय से हटकर हो या अनपार्लियामेंट्री लैंग्वेज हो. कुल कहानी इस तरह की है कि आज भारतीय जनता पार्टी का जो हिंदुत्व है वो भगवान राम के व्यापारी का हिंदुत्व है, जो पॉलिटिक्स में जिसका इस्तेमाल वो करना चाहते हैं. और हम या हिंदुस्तान का साधारण हिंदू पूजा पाठ वाला है, वो राम का पुजारी है. तो वही व्यापारी स्वरूप जो वो पॉलिटिकाइज करते हैं, राजनीतिक में करते हैं हिंदुत्व की, उस पर राहुल गांधी ने जो कहा था वो बिल्कुल सब्जेक्ट के अनुसार था, बिल्कुल सही था. और उत्तर प्रदेश का जनादेश भी यही है. देखिए, यही काशी है, यही मथुरा है,